Now, this is the final segment of the show. And usually we talk more about video games, we answer questions and all of that, but we're doing some change up. You know, this whole episode's been different. We've only done like a few articles. Everything's different. Everything's changed. Winter is here. It's actually summer, but winter is here.
You don't feel like it.
I wish it was too. So, the fourth segment is going to be a rotating segment on the Nerd Cave podcast. So, each week it's going to focus on different things. We have 4 segments that could replace the fourth, be in the 4 segments. Just follow me. You got me here. 4 topics can fill the 4th segment.
Yes.
You know, it's like the 36 Chambers of Death in the Wu-Tang Clan. Because they're bringing the ruckus.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to... You know what I'm going with.
But, you know, we don't want things to get stagnant around here, so we usually try to change things up. And, you know, this is a great way to do it. Like you said, we have 4 topic segments that we talk about that replaces the 4th segment. So just to clarify.
Yes. So every Thursday there will be one of these topics. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, and how it's going to work is I'll go ahead and I'll say the topics, then we can go a little bit further. So the first topic, this will be the first week of each month, is going to be shout out to Netflix. That's the first topic. So first Thursday of each month will be shout out to Netflix. That will be all Netflix movie kind of stuff.
Yes.
And
possibly other streaming devices like Hulu or Crunchyroll and stuff like that.
So that's going to be kind of where that is. The second week, which are in the second week right now, people will be seeing this in the third week, but you know, we're doing it on our own terms.
Yeah.
On our own terms. Second week is going to be time for comics. Okay?
Blowing the dust off.
We're bringing it back. It's in a different form. It used to be a podcast that me and Derek did. Me and Derek and Nick did. So it is time to bring it back, to raise it out of the ashes. You spoke in the survey, so we're bringing it back. The next week is our book club called We Read, ? That's a pun on something in college, because at Troy, they'd be like, we read. Like everywhere. It'd be everywhere. We read. I'm like, I'm glad. I'm glad you can. And then our 4th segment to round out the month is going to be our animation superstation, or if we watch anime, it's going to be called Weeaboo Watch.
It could be like or Animation Superstation, but like for anime specific things, and it's like Animation Superstation :
Weeaboo Watch. Yeah. So those are our 4 segments. The 4 segments of death. The 4 chambers.
The 4 horsemen of segments.
Yeah, like the wrestling group, the 4 horsemen. You can do this. So each segment, we're going to start out the month. It'll be, you know, Netflix. We'll talk about, hey, we're watching this comedy series, or we're watching this, and you have a month to watch it. Have a month to do it, to take care of it.
Yep.
So it's not like next week we're talking about it. When you're like, I don't have any time next week. I'm all busy. I want to be involved in this conversation, but I don't have the time. I don't have the time, Robbie. And I'm just like, it's okay, man. It's okay.
You got a month.
You got a month now. You got a month. And then comics, you're like, I got to find this comic. Comixology, good place. If you want if you want to do the whole hardback and all that, that's cool too. You'll have a month to read it. And we're going to do volumes. We're going to do like trade paperbacks, that kind of deal. We're not going to do like a single issue. We're going to do like a story arc of comics. Book club, that's when you got to do some reading.
Yeah.
You got a month to read a book. All right. That's going to take some dedication to it. But it's going to be stuff that we feel that you should read. It's going to, it's going to be nerdy. Sometimes it might better your life. It's going to be fun, though.
And, I mean, it could literally be anything from our plethora of Star Wars books, even might bring off some, Aragon, great books. We have the Percy Jackson books, and countless other, Harry Potter, Game of Thrones. I mean, I could go on and on. Gears of, like I said, I'm stopping, but we could go on.
There's a ton of books that we can choose from, so that'll be We Read, and then the Animation Superstation and Weeaboo Watch at times is going to be a mix of anime shows, which will, do like a story arc or something like that. We'll say from this episode to this episode, so we're not kind of like
making you binge watch.
Yeah, making you binge watch a whole season. And it could also be where we watch an animated movie, like a
Justice League
or something like that. So that's how that's all going to be kind of done.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the second week to us. Mm-hmm. The second week to us. It's going to be the third week. Dang it! I didn't think of this. Like when they hear this, it's going to be the third week.
It is.
So we do the book club. We can do the book club today?
Okay. What book would you like to read?
Okay, book club. We're going to do the book club. All right. For this month, the book for the book club. I'm going to do that one. We're going to do Thrawn, the new Star Wars book, Thrawn. Okay. I've talked a lot about it in the past. We, of course, are sponsored by Audible as well. So if you want to get a free audiobook, you definitely can. You can see that all over the place.
Yeah, be sure, if you don't want to go out and get a copy of this book, be sure to, if you don't have Audible right now, take advantage of our free book we're giving you.
Yeah, I'm not trying to push that, but audibletrial.com/nerdcave. You can get it for free for this month. But our book of the month is going to be Thrawn. Mm-hmm. So we're going to read it on the third week of August. We're going to talk about Thrawn on the podcast in the fourth segment. So next week, we're going to assign the anime of the month and or animation of the month, and we'll talk about that and everything. So it's just a way for us to do something different, get everybody involved in everything, and we will be asking for your input on this section. We want to know, do you like this section? What's the suggestion for a comic book? What's the suggestion for something on Netflix? We're doing documentaries this month. What documentaries do you really like that are on here? Different things like that. So we're trying something different here to get more people involved and to kind of shed light on different things, because we talk a lot about superhero movies. We talk a lot about games and all of that, but this is a way for us to interact a little bit differently with everybody.
What we're trying to do is we're trying to incorporate everybody's love. Like, I know this will actually be good for me and Zach because, we watch anime, sparingly, but this gives us homework. This is the extent of ours is, Dragon Ball Z, Gundam. We watched
Rurouni Kenshin Yu Yu Hakusho.
We watched Attack on Titan.
Season 1.
Season 1. But, I would love to get into the, these other shows, Bleach. No, Bleach is bad.
I've never seen it, but I know things about it. And also, it's, super, super long.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Brotherhood.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of shows that I see. There was one about, what was it?
It was the thing with the thing.
Man, I had it in my head, and it just...
I'm going to list them off. One Punch Man.
No, it's
Seven Deadly Sins.
Allie, you're amazing.
My friend actually did a Seven Deadly Sins cosplay group down at MegaCon in Orlando.
Nice.
That was pretty good.
But yeah, like I said, this will be good homework for me and Zach. Mm-hmm. We're able to branch out and watch some anime that we haven't seen. Plus, some of you may love anime, but me and Zach, we know a lot about the animated movie side of things with all the superhero ones. Like, I watched the Judas Contract, the Justice League one, Justice League versus Teen Titans. You got a ton of Batman.
Phantasm. Yeah, there we go. Phasma. What am I doing?
But, and, this will, get you guys to be like, oh, wow, this was really good.
Yeah.
And the same with us. We might love an anime that you guys...
I've never watched.
Yeah.
So, it's all like us trying to get together, share our love for things and everything. So, if you have a suggestion for something that, hey, you really need to check out these things, drop us into the comments section.
Drop us into the
drop it into the comments section. Drop your comment in the comments section below and let us know what you think down below in that thing. So, at a month from now, as you're watching this, we're going to be talking about Thrawn.
Yes.
Thrawn, okay? Don't get that confused with Heir to the Empire or Outbound Flight. I'm talking about Thrawn.
Just Thrawn.
Thrawn. It is literally called Thrawn. He's got his blue face on there.
Red eyes.
Red eyes. He doesn't look like he's like.
He's not a zombie.
Go read it. It is going to be awesome. I guarantee it. I'm like the guy at Men's Warehouse. You'll like the way you read. I guarantee it. Like, I don't like the way I read. That's why I have people read to me these days. So, there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let us know what you thought about the episode in the comments below. Go ahead and rate us. Like, it really means a lot when people rate us. The more people that rate the podcast on iTunes. Like, if you watch on YouTube, take a minute, go over to iTunes, rate us. Give us that 5-star. If you think it sucked, still give us that 5-star. But rate us because it helps with rankings and everything.
It does. Because the higher we're rated, the more we get out. If you like it, it literally takes a second. Hit a like button and hit a share button. Because I know you have friends that might be interested in the stuff that we do, but hey, we can't reach them without you.
Yeah.
So be sure to hit the like button, subscribe. I mean, obviously, why wouldn't you not subscribe? But also hit the share button, because that share button is that extra mile that you could take that's going to help us out a lot.
Definitely. Word of mouth is awesome.
Yes,
and all the help that you give us is amazing as well. Just like the people that went over to patreon.com/nerdcave, tossed us a few dollars, helped us out this month. Thank you to our Patreon producer, Caleb Palmer. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate Nick being our shout-out guest. Thank you, Nick, for doing that for us.
Love y'all.
Patreon helps us a ton. If you don't have money, share. Like, really share the product, because we put a lot of time into this and put a lot of effort into making this episode. Like, this is the most I put into an episode in quite some time. And I have to give a shout out to Derek Daniel for putting all together the stories that we talked about today.
Look at him go.
I know, he's awesome, because he usually puts, like, he has all the questions. I was like, hey, Derek, let's not beat around the bush anymore. I'm going to have you make up all the stories. So I'm sure he's got a lot of aliases on here, like Michael Herodence. That's Derek Daniel.
Derek Daniel.
Yeah, we know it.
That's his pen name. One of his many pen names.
But thank you, Derek, for doing that for us. Again, guys, make sure that you like, share, subscribe, all of this. And we'll be doing the game night, which is going to be Wednesday.
7:30. So
make sure that you check that out. Hang out with us. We'll be playing and have a lot of fun. That will be live streamed as well over on twitch.tv/Nerdcave Network, over on YouTube on the gaming channel, and on Facebook Live. So go check us out. Have some fun. I really enjoy all of this. Thank you, Robbie.
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
I did. I enjoyed it. I'm going to enjoy the new segments too, and everything.
Too.
So
I like it. So we got shout out to Netflix. That finally gets its own little thing.
Yeah.
Time for Comics Book Club, which is called We Read, and Animation Superstation. Isn't that like?
I'm proud of that.
Like well, I'll say it off air. Guys, thank you, Allie, for doing the control board. Thank you for taking your time, being awesome, spending it with us, because your attention matters, and we really, really appreciate it. This has been Zach.
And Robbie.
Have a week. If you enjoyed that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want gaming content, you can go over to Nerd Cave Gaming right there. If you want to support us, you can check out Patreon right there. If you want more videos, check them out right here. Go ahead, pick one of them. I wonder which one you're going to do. If you're going to be cool, you'd pick any of them. All 4 of them. You'd be awesome.